Caspa family, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend Caspa right now and what we could be expecting going into Friday morning. So looking across the board, you're seeing some coins still in red, but some coins up right now in green, and Caspa is one of them. Yes, you've heard that correct, up 6.6% right now. And it kind of confirms everything we discussed mainly in our update yesterday. If you did tune in, shout out to you guys. If you didn't, hit that bell icon below so you're notified every time I upload and you guys don't miss any of these updates. But yeah, Caspa up 6.6% today. Like I said, only a few coins are up right now. Because, like I said, in terms of uncertainty, it's still quite there because, of course, there's no resolution still in play regarding the tariffs. But anyhow, Caspa is continuously showing a strength right now. And, once again, we have that confirmation right in front of us. So hopefully, this momentum does carry on. The price is back above 7 cents right now, to be exact, 7.2 cents. Also up 8.5% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap approaching $2 billion almost. And the 24-hour trading volume for Caspa is at 127.4 million. Is this really the reversal that we're looking for Caspa pretty much since last August? Is this really the start? We'll see. Of course, it needs to break out of certain levels, in order for us to get more confident. But right moves are happening as of now. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So pretty much, dominance did break, low, over the course of the last 24 hours, but has picked up a little bit. I would say over the last 1 or 2 hours, to be specific, going into Friday morning. BTC, on the other hand, reclaimed back above $80,000, as you can see this for yourself right now. Bitcoin actually, hold on, let me just bring up the Bitcoin chart. So, Bitcoin did retest the likes of 78.4, of course, when these tariffs were announced from China on the U.S. goods. Which of course is going to have an impact on Bitcoin as well as the stock market, which it did. But you're starting to see Bitcoin making its way back above 80K. Currently we're sitting at almost $81,000. So that is obviously nice to see. Obviously, in a grand scheme of things, we still need to be in the 23.6 in order for us to get excited. But the fact that you're still seeing the price remaining within the 0.50 and has reclaimed back above 80 is a good sign. But of course, I'm sure no one is really here for that. Everyone wants to know about what's happening with Caspa, but it is very important to not neglect what's happening with Bitcoin. As you guys know, I emphasize this quite a bit. But you can see, this wick that we just set for ourselves yesterday. I'm not even talking about like 5 weeks ago or anything. This was just yesterday. That exact wick is almost being filled. And as you can see right now, I'm showing you guys the hourly time frame, just showing you guys this specific accumulation pattern since, end of Feb. You are starting to see where we are finding ourselves at right now, where you are seeing Caspa kind of having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of that is this key resistance around the 7.2 cents price point. If this resistance is able to break out, I personally do believe the 7.7 cents, even, this 8.2 cents price point could be in play quite fast, especially the way the 24-hour trading volume is looking. And obviously, Bitcoin dominance, pulling down compared to yesterday at around 63.56%. Obviously, it has pulled down, and if it continuously pulls down, I think this would be, a really, really good plus point for Caspa, to have this breakout that people are waiting for. In terms of community, I did a poll, I think it was a few days back, and the Caspa community showed up, because I usually say comment down below if you guys think it's going to be another coin that would be the top performer, and Caspa community came and they just commented like crazy. So that shows people are still bullish on Caspa. But of course, right now the price is showing positive moves. Again, if you want to put this into perspective from that wick that we just saw down to 5.2 cents, if you picked it up at that price point, you're up 40%. I'm sure you're not really complaining, but it has long ways to go in order for us to get back above the all-time high. But in crypto, things can move very fast, and you never know how fast Caspa could recover. Look what happened with HBAR. Look what happened with XRP, XLM. List goes on and on. These projects accumulated for years at certain levels and broke into 38.2 zones. XRP went up to the 23.6 in a short span of time. So is this really going to happen with Caspa? We'll see what happens. But right now, definitely one thing that we can take away from is that the momentum is on its side right now. But let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.